Hello, this is February 24th, 2022. This is Astrology Talk, and I'm broadcasting from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. In a couple of days, on Sunday, I'm going to be leaving North Carolina and head to Colorado, which is my home. So I will be broadcasting from the road, and I hope that will be interesting to everyone. Today I want to talk about Mercury in Aquarius getting really close to Saturn in Aquarius. Mercury is at 11 degrees and Saturn is at 18 degrees Aquarius. So that's 7 degrees apart. And excuse me. So for the orb, I use 10 degrees in planets like Saturn because they move relatively slowly, and you can feel them before they make an exact aspect and after they make an exact aspect. Mercury is a little bit different. Mercury is much faster moving, and so I use a smaller orb like 5 degrees. And what I mean by orb is how close it is to another planet, within 5 degrees before a conjunction and within 5 degrees after a conjunction for Mercury. So Mercury and Saturn coming together means a bunch of things. And like one of the things that you do when you're making a video that is short is to use the same terminology repeatedly, because those are the things that are always associated with the planets and the signs, and the specific and unique characteristics that are associated with the signs, on a deeper level, are usually seen when you interpret a chart and you look at where the planets are in a person's chart and how the aspects are forming between the specific planets and other planets, and so much stuff is in an individual's chart, and you can go into much more depth and much more description of the effects, the influences. But for the purpose of this video, just to talk to a general audience, generally speaking about the planetary positions and the characteristics, I tend to use the same descriptions repeatedly because those are the things that are always associated with the planets, as I said. So Mercury is always associated with communications, writing, talking, anything that involves thinking, researching. What doesn't involve thinking? But it's specific to things that you have to think a lot about and have some facts, do some research, and communicating too. It's not just talking, it's actually expressing ideas and not just chatting, but really discussing, where both people or all people involved have some knowledge about what is being talked about. Otherwise, it's just kind of a bullshit session. I'm not sure that Mercury is associated with just, shooting the bull kind of thing. It's more associated with learning, increasing your intelligence, increasing your education, increasing your knowledge about certain subjects, and sharing what you know with others. So Saturn is like the teacher of the zodiac, and Saturn is obviously teaching all of us many lessons about group communications, group interactions, group tolerance, group socialization around specific topics, the way we all get along, the way we all do not get along, various things that happen, conflicts, as well as working together to make things better. Like one of the things in this last 2 years that has become quite apparent is that we're all in this together. That when people say that, it does unify. It has the effect of unifying the people that all hear that, and that is something that's really important to remember. And the Aquarius energy that Mercury and Saturn are reflecting right now is an accepting energy, is an energy that unifies, is an energy that comes together, surrounds, and goes through everyone to enrich your life and bring out the best in everybody. It can also bring out the not so best in everybody or specific people. Aquarius energy, when it's negative, is hostile, doesn't listen, is extremely stubborn, focused on getting their way and only their way, my way or the highway kind of thing is an Aquarian kind of motto. Aquarian energy likes to affect as many people as possible, and it can be very sharp-tongued, merciless, so cold that you just think this expression could be evil or something like that. That is the negative manifestation of Aquarian energy. It just is very off-putting. You don't want to be around it. Typically, it takes a Leo, the opposite, to warm things up and to soften the impact, which can be deadly in some cases, of an Aquarian assertion. And we don't have anything in Leo right now. I'm looking over here at the ephemeris planetary positions on my computer. There's nothing in Leo, and there's nothing that I can see that's going to be in Leo anytime soon. But the Pisces can soften the Aquarian impact and influence, but how it does it is hard to pin down, impossible to pin down. It's very subtle, and it isn't focused, and so you have to, if you want to bring in the Pisces energy, what we got in Pisces right now, we have Neptune in Pisces, and let's see, Jupiter in Pisces. So there's going to be, okay, so I imagine that there will be some financial distractions from any current Mercury conjunct Saturn Aquarian sharp swordedness, sharp swords. Someone will reap some financial benefits from somebody else's direct probing or penetration of a situation. So If you want to cultivate Pisces energy in your life with Jupiter and Neptune, think about your ideal peaceful situation and bring that. So if you have any questions, leave a comment, and if you want to talk about your own chart, please write me at patriciacraven817 at gmail, and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you.